Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here, and welcome to episode 3 of the Inter Miami series. Now, today's episode, as you can tell by the title, we do have a new signing, and his name is Ronaldo. Let me show you him here. Go to transfer history, scroll down to the bottom. We have signed Ronaldo on loan from Flamengo. Now, I know a lot of you are probably thinking that it was going to be Cristiano Ronaldo. It's not. Kind of baited you a little bit. Hope you'll sort of understand. But we have actually signed Ronaldo, and let me show you him here. He is definitely a step above the level of quality that we have, especially in central midfield at the moment. As you can see, very solid sort of box-to-box midfielder skills. Good defensively, good passing. Not too bad going forward. Also got good pace. But the main thing with him is he's very versatile. Can play centre mid, right back, and centre back if needed. And I kind of felt like, well, I said in the last episode, we're lacking depth. And we sort of had a few injuries. You know, things got they were very, it's hard to say, but our squad was like a shoestring. If we had one more injury, we were going to have to start playing players out of position. And I got this guy in on loan. We're only paying his wages, 4.2k per week, which I think is really good. And he did make his debut in the last game. Anyway, the other thing I want to talk about before we get into the recent fixtures is Ben Chen. He has been an absolute revelation. I don't know how and I don't know why. He's not that good. But he is, if that makes sense. He is that good. Somehow. It was meant to be. He's got 10 goals. He's our top goal scorer. He literally just scored a hat-trick in the last game. He's our highest average rating as well, with a 7.60. And he's also got the most player of the match awards as well, with 2. I don't know. Honestly, I'm contemplating making a t-shirt with his name on it. Possibly with the slogan, Ben Chen, he's done it again. And then a picture of his face. I feel like that. I mean, some of you would probably be interested in buying that. I know I'd be interested in wearing it because it's pretty mental. Anyway, get into the league table, the conference table here. As you can see, our form's been pretty decent. We had a little sticky patch there where I think we drew and lost a game, which I'll get into in a second. But as you can see, currently in second in the Eastern Conference, 3 points behind Philadelphia Union, of course. They're having a pretty good season so far. And just behind us is going to be one of today's 2 opponents in Atlanta United. The other opponent, first up, is going to be New York Red Bulls. So, yeah, they're not doing as well. They're down in 8th. And obviously that Atlanta United game is going to be pretty important because if they win, you would assume they're going to win their game in hand anyway. So if they beat us, they'll go ahead of us. And we don't really want that to happen. Anyway, let's have a look at the fixtures. Of course, the previous episode was the Philadelphia and DC United games. We followed that up with a 2-2 draw at home against New York City. As you can see, they opened the scoring in the 3rd minute. Got the equaliser there through Chris Mueller. Abubakar then got us 2-1 in front. And unfortunately, Avila scored in the 91st minute, taking 2 points away from us at home. Pretty disappointing, but again, it's still somewhat of a positive result. I feel like New York have a very, very strong team as well. And then we lost the next game against Montreal Impact. 2-1. Away from home in Canada. As you can see, Agudelo, a player I was trying to sign in the draft sort of area before the season started. He opened the scoring. We then got, double pegged back through Piatti, who is a pretty incredible player. As you can see, 35 years old. But he's solid. Very, very good for this league. And yeah, basically we got a goal back through Ben Chen. I mean, who else is going to be scoring? But yeah, too little, too late. Couldn't we couldn't then push on and find the equaliser, which was unfortunate. But since then, we've won 3 games back to back to back, which is great. The first of which came at home with a 4-1 victory over the Columbus Crew. As you can see, Keane opened the scoring with a penalty. Acosta then got a goal for himself. Aguila then got a late goal in the 87th minute. And finally, Nick Besler, I think he got a header from a corner in the 94th minute. And then, yeah, securing us all 3 points. And the next game was actually against Columbus Crew as well, this time away from home. And as you can see, Ben Chen getting the only goal of the game, getting us all 3 points again against Columbus. And the final game just played was a bit of a Florida derby. Of course, Miami versus Orlando. And as you can see, we beat them 4-2 at home. Ben Chen with a hat-trick, and Pellegrini also on the score sheet for us there. They did get 2 goals themselves through Luna. Both goals were pretty weak from our defense. And as you can see, we have a very strong attacking tactic, but we are conceding a lot of goals as well. As you can see, 2 goals there, 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 1 goal there, and then another 2 goals there. So the attacking tactic, it's working because we're doing really well, but we are very susceptible to conceding. And, you know, if a team has a solid goalkeeper that has a good game against us, we're more than likely probably going to draw or lose the game. So something to be wary of. Anyway, let's get into the lineup for today's game against New York, the New York Red Bulls. Yeah, we've got one player out. Besler is suspended. Cisneros is also still out injured. But apart from that, it's pretty much full strength, I would say. We're going to go with Derek in goals. Olasunde's back from his injury. He's going to be starting at right back. He's still not really match fit at the moment. But hopefully we can sort of get him back there. The 2 centre defenders are going to be Parkhurst, which I'm very worried about, and Abubakar. And then I'm going to go with Garza at left back. 2 centre mids going to be Ronaldo and Zelalem. And then we're going to go with Pellegrini on the left wing, Mueller on the right wing. And then the 2 usual boys up front in Keane and Chen. The bench day is going to be Brown, Bai, Polo, Aguila, Acosta, Mizcic, and Carranza. Alrighty. Just going to tell the boys that I expect him to win. It's kind of been working, more or less, I would say. And don't forget, we are going to do a second game. I do like to do the double headers in these episodes. And Atlanta United, they're a very, very good team. They're going to be quite hard to beat, I think. Especially away from home. Both these games are away. Anyway, we're starting well. Pellegrini gives the ball away. I mean, we luckily get it back. Pellegrini's actually been playing really well. Sort of living up to his moniker. And Mueller gets pretty unlucky there. I mean, it was a very, very tight angle to try and sneak his shot in. Although Jorgensen's coming in behind, and that's a big save from Derek. End-to-end stuff here. They've actually got some pretty decent centre defenders there. They've also got Brad Guzan, who I was looking at, but he was just going to be too expensive for a goalkeeper. I think he was going to be about 9.5k per week. He's also 35 years old. Not that that really matters for goalkeepers, but come on, Pellegrini. All right, let's go, boys. Garza. I mean, we're going backwards. Nice little long ball over the top. Pellegrini manages to get it. And who else? Who else but Ben Chen? Oh, I don't even... I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to say anymore. He is scoring goals for fun. He's literally a machine. He's an absolute machine. I mean, Carranza was the player that I was pretty much going to stick with. And then Ben Chen played and scored the first ever goal. And we have not looked back at all. Alright, Mueller gives the ball away there. Parkhurst does get it. We're gonna actually ease Parkhurst off. I can literally see him getting a red card. Bubakar with a massive long ball up to Chen. Brings it down. Can he score? Duzan stands strong. Alright, Garza with the corner. Ronaldo, oh, he could have had his first goal. Really should have scored there. That's a open header. Right in front of the goals. Ooh, Olasunde's done really badly. Ooh, Derek with a good save. Can we hold on to half-time? Alright, there we go. Half-time. 1-0 up. Away from home as well. The man, the myth, the legend, Ben Chen, putting us in front. Let me know in the comment section below if you would be interested in a Ben Chen t-shirt. As Jorgensen's in behind. Another good save there by Derek. Really sort of keeping us in at the moment. It's like 3 big saves. And they do score, though, from the corner. Damn it. Bring it back to 1-1 just after the half. Or just inside the second half, I should say. Yeah, not great. I mean, we have Parkhurst in. I mean, it's very, very worrying having Parkhurst in. Alright, I think we're going to bring Tolo on for Garza. I think we'll leave it at that. I might actually bring Brandon By on for Mueller, because he can actually play right wing. Anyway, Zetterlund to Mueller. Shoots it over the bar. Probably should have done better. Ooh, Haglund's... Ooh, I thought he was about to get sent off there, but it's just a yellow card. Got a free kick. Mueller. Mueller gets in there. What a beautiful free kick. Probably not the best you would ever see. And I was about to take him off. I think I'll leave him on. Look at this. Not the best free kick, but, you know, just sneaks it inside that post. Putting us 2-1 up over the Red Bulls. Alright, we're going to make a couple of subs here. I want to take Mueller off because he is so fatigued. But he did just score that goal. Yeah, I think we'll take him off. We'll take him off. I think our next game against Atlanta is not for another 7 days. Parkhurst has scored a goal. Somehow. That's his first goal of the season as well. Scored it. I mean, he was basically unmarked. You'll see it in a second at this back post over here. Yeah, completely unmarked. I mean, he scores 3-1. I'm happy. You know, a lot of the time he is the reason as to why we concede. So I'm pretty happy for him to contribute. Ooh, By hits the post there. Pellegrini, unfortunate. But this has been a really good performance. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I mean, Red Bull, then, you know, New York Red Bulls aren't doing too well. I think Atlanta United's going to be a much tougher test in the next game. I mean, it's not over yet. We've still got 6 minutes of the 90 left to play. Ooh, that might have been a red card. That probably should have been a red card. I think in real life it might have been. They played the advantage. Oh, we could be on a counter-attack here. Keane to Chen. Only one man to beat. I mean, he tried to shoot. I mean, with his goal-scoring record, I'm not against him shooting like that. All right, Ronaldo. Acres of space in front of him. Plays it out wide to Pellegrini. Gets the cross in. Somehow Will Keane slides in on the goalkeeper there, but puts it in the back of the net as well. 4-1. And we have thrashed the New York Red Bulls at home, or at their home ground, I should say. I mean, it was a pretty good challenge by Keane. He was brave, and he got rewarded for it as well. All right, Parkhurst with another ball over the top. Keane doesn't really do too much with the ball there. Could have played Chen in, I think. Now the Red Bulls are coming forward, but that's a pretty ambitious shot. I mean, one of their players is on a 5.8. Their left back. There we go. 4-1 victory over the New York Red Bulls. And I have to say, we are honestly exceeding my expectations so far. I mean, I thought that we built a pretty good team, considering we had to build it all from scratch. But I just didn't expect to be... I mean, we're essentially top of the conference at the moment. Obviously, Philadelphia have a game to play. If they draw or win that game, they will go above us. But it's pretty incredible just to see how far we've actually come. I mean, a lot of it is down to this guy here, Ben Chen. Where's he from? From Houston, Texas. What a player. What a player. Anyways, what I'm going to do now is skip forward the 8 days, and I'll join you back for the lineup. Alright, so let's get into the lineup here. We've had to change a few things. We've actually picked up a couple of injuries. One to Greg Garza, and the other one to backup goalkeeper Ben Brown. So yeah, unfortunately we're going to have no backup goalkeeper on the bench, which is always a bit risky. You really don't want to be playing one of your outfield players there. But the starting lineup's pretty much the same. We've got Derek in goals, Olasunde at right back. Besler comes back in for Parkhurst after serving his suspension. And we've got Abubakar next to him. And then we bring in Tolo at left back. In front of him is going to be Pellegrini on the left wing. The right wing is going to be Mueller. And then the two centre mids are going to be Ronaldo and Zelalem. And then up front, as always, sticking with Keane and Chen. The bench is going to be Cisneros, who is finally back. Not really fit to play. Probably won't play him, to be honest, unless I have to. And then we got Parkhurst, Bai, Aguila, Acosta, Mizcic, and Carranza. Again, this is going to be a much tougher game, I would say, compared to the New York Red Bulls game. Atlanta United at home as well. And they could already be on the counter-attack. Latif in behind, 1 minute in. Luckily, Derek comes up with a big, big save. This would be the absolute worst time to concede a goal. Putting us on the back foot straight away. And there we go. That does look up, yeah, offside. Luckily for us. Alright, we've got to throw in Olasunde, Zelalem. I mean, that's just not good enough, really. Martinez, 1-on-1. And he's always going to score that. But luckily for us, it's going to be offside again. This time, Joseph Martinez offside. I mean, the highlight's going to Atlanta yet again. It seems like they're dominating us at the moment. Martinez, his header goes just over the bar. Honestly, we're not looking too good. Bessler's picked up another yellow card. I think that's like his 9th yellow card of the season. That's crazy. Can we win the ball back? Yeah, we can. Mueller to Chen. Pellegrini. Still Pellegrini. But he loses the ball. Oh, it's really frustrating when that happens. And now they're on the counter-attack. Luckily, Abubakar gets his foot in there. Doesn't give the penalty away either. Martinez, yeah, I knew he was going to score. He's offside again. But he's so dangerous. He always sort of seems to be unmarked. And I have to say, I think we're getting a little bit lucky with these offside calls. Atlanta with a free kick. They've hit the crossbar. Good save by Derek, actually. I think he pushed that onto the crossbar as we pick up another yellow card. The Tolo. Nuhu Tolo. Alright, we've made it into the half somehow without conceding a goal. Like I said, very lucky with those offside calls, but I mean, I would not be too upset with a draw here today. Ooh, Mueller steals it away. Ronaldo to Keane. Sort of our first real opportunity, or first highlight that we've actually had. Tolo goes back to Ulasunde. Oh, Chen's in behind. He's got to do better than that. You expect him to do better than that. Abubakar. Is Chen offside? I think he's onside. Chen. Damn it. Come on, Chen. He was actually offside anyway, but yeah, their goalkeeper's on a 7.6 as well. And it looks like we've actually started to come back into this game. The real question is, do I want to take Chen off? He's not playing too well. He's on a 6.5. Although Carranza's not really match fit either. I think we'll do it. We'll take Chen off. Carranza's going to come on. Chen just doesn't seem like himself today. Maybe Carranza, I mean, he's given the ball away straight away. I already regret it. Martinez, 1-on-1. He's hit the post. We are getting so lucky today. I mean, their goalkeeper's keeping them in the game as well, so you would have to say they're getting pretty lucky as well. Nuhu Tolo. I mean, he brought 2 players in. What is Ronaldo doing there? Come on, Ronaldo. He's one of the better players in the team. Oh, Martinez, 1-on-1. He's going to score. Good save by Derek on the first one, but he gets his own rebound and puts it in the back of the net. And that was Ronaldo's fault. Absolutely dreadful pass to no one. There was no one even close to the ball. That's really frustrating. I knew it was going to be a tough game, but I feel like he's headed the ball to no one again. And they're on a counter-attack. Martinez puts it over this time, but I mean, if we keep giving him chances, he's just going to keep scoring goals, really. Well, now he's not because he's injured, but yeah, I mean, we've got to do something. We've got to try and get a goal back for the draw. It's got to be our push him forward. See if that does anything. I mean, Derek's on a 7.9 as well. But I think if we lose this game, it's going to be pretty... I would say it's going to be pretty unfair, but then at the same time, they also had two goals disallowed. And yeah, we've lost 1-0 to Atlanta United. Like I said, they are a very, very good side. And yeah, that does leave us, well, both on 28 points. However, Atlanta do have a game in hand, so I'm going to expect them to go above us. Possibly even New York, who are on 26. That was a bad loss. We really needed to get a result there. Yeah, and we've actually got like 5 away games in a row. That's pretty brutal. I know the MLS can do that sometimes, but that is quite bad. Anyways, it's going to wrap this episode up, guys. You could smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, take it easy and goodbye.